Higher fuel prices help convince one community to make a big change in how it handles roadside weeds.
Instead of mowing, now twice a year, Cleburne County, Alabama sprays poison along the roads.
Well, Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis explains how that decision is going over with some who live there. Randy?
That's right, Russ and Courtney. Cleburne County is just across the state line from HEFLIN County. They've got nearly 400 miles of blacktop roads with weeds on both sides, and with some homeowners not too pleased with the decision to kill rather than cut.
When you get into a beehive, the main thing is not to be nervous. They can pick up on that energy.
And Tommy Mix is certain that connection is a two-way street.
I just installed a new queen.
The 31-year-old Cleburne County man lives with autism, spending much of his time carefully seeing to the needs of his front yard hive. Last year, though, tragedy struck.
I went out one morning to check them. The whole hive was dead.
The entire colony had collapsed. He had no scientific proof, but immediately he came up with a suspect about a third of a mile away.
Still spraying. That is a child.
His own county, and the controversial decision to spray herbicides along virtually every paved road.
When they're sprayed, they immediately get confused as where their food's at and where their home's at, and they cannot find their way back to their colony.
It's not just bees. Opponents blame the spraying for the disappearance of other wildlife, frogs and snakes and turtles. Plus, the spraying kills all the plants, the ones you don't like and the ones you really need. Melanie Spalding is third-generation Cleburne County. A freelance botanist with a master's in biology, she recently mapped the county's entire plant variety. What is the harm in killing weeds this way?
You cannot kill non-native invasive plants just going and spraying because they come back even stronger.
She says those non-native plants don't do as good a job preventing erosion, and they no longer have to compete with the ones that do.
So the more that they spray, the more organisms they're killing. That's plants and animals that can affect the erosion here, therefore making the problem 5 times worse. And it will cost us more and more and more money. It doesn't cost us less.
There's also the issue of public health.
Drinking water protection area, and they're still spraying.
Melanie shot this video last year of the private company hired by the county to do the spraying.
It got video of them spraying into every waterway they passed.
That violation of state law cost the contractor, IVM Solutions of Auburn, a $500 fine and a year's probation. The company did not return requests for comment. No county leaders wanted to talk on camera. Commission Chairman Ryan Robertson said many citizens support the spraying policy. He said cutting weeds would cost the county $220,000 each year. The cost of killing? $129,000. Commissioner Roger Hill promised to do better during this February meeting.
We learned a lot, and we've got a plan. We plan to go with this year, do things different, smarter, a better approach.
Opponents aren't holding their breath, not that it would help much. The second spray of 2022 is expected to start next month.
Please don't kill. Cut. Cutting is more cost effective in the long run.
So what about HEFLIN County, the county just on the other side of the state line? Well, they cut their roadsides, and they tell us there are no plans to spray anytime soon.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are pushing back against this, not quite comfortable with the idea of what these chemicals will do. Can you, for instance, opt out if you're not comfortable with the spraying?
Well, one county commissioner voted against this last year, and she said, hey, just don't spray my district. She was outvoted, and they sprayed her district as well this year. And the citizens are really upset because they said, just let us know when you're going to come spray so we make sure that, we have our animals pulled back. They won't even give them a schedule of when the spraying is going to happen. All they'll tell me is just it's going to be sometime in June.
All right. Well,
wow.
A $500 fine for spraying into a stream seems like the ultimate slap on the wrist.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot of money, does it?
Yeah.